Dear students, welcome in 7th standard general science video class lesson number 3 natural resources part 2. Water is a unique substance which is required for survival of life. Let's study the physical properties of water. Pure water is colorless, odorless and tasteless. Means water does not have color, odor means smell or a taste. Water doesn't have taste. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water is found in three states, that is solid, liquid and gas. In solid form it is ice, in liquid form it is water, and it is in vapor in gaseous form. Water is a fluid substance. It flows. If you pour water, here I am pouring, this is a oil, this is a dish. If you pour water in an oil cladded dish, it forms small round drops. Here I am pouring water. You can see how on this dish small round bubbles are formed, drops are formed. You can see on in this dish, it was having oil. I poured water in this, and how it is forming a small round drops. You can see in this saucer also. Okay, so in this way, why this happens, you have to find out. Because density of water and density of oil is different. Density of water is high than oil, hence water is forming small drops on the dish which is having oil. Okay, here small experiment you have to do. Take a half glass of water, mark the level of water, keep it in freeze for a couple of hours and observe. What you have to do, you have to take a glass of water, you have to half glass of water, you have to mark the level of water, and you have to keep it in a freeze for 2 hours, at least 2 hours, and after that again you have to mark the level of ice. Water will convert into ice, and what you will find, you have to see. I will show you what happened. Students, with nail paint I have marked this. You can see water's levels was this, and when it is converted into ice, level has increased, and this is the level when water is converted into ice. You can do this experiment at home, and you can see water's level was less, and when it get converted into ice, its level is increased. So such simple experiments you have to do at your home. So you have noticed that the ice level is higher than the water level. What do you understand by this experiment? Okay, very important. What you understand? As water freezes and form ice, it expands and its volume increases. Expands means molecules of water goes away from each other. They go apart from each other, hence their volume increases. When water converts into ice, its density decreases and its volume increases. This is the most important sentence of properties of water concept. Okay, when water converts into ice, its density decreases and volume increases. So by this experiment we come to know that when water converts into ice, its density decreases, means molecules goes away from each other, and its volume increases. Let's do our another activity. Experiment number 2. Take water in a vessel, drop many things, many different kinds of things, articles in it, and make a list which things are floating and which are getting sink. So here I have taken a water in a vessel. One by one I will put some things. You have to see which things are floating and which things are sinking. Okay, so this is a Jhandu Balm's bottle. I will put in this water. You have to see it is floating or it is sinking. Okay, it has float. This cork. Okay, water bottle cork. It is also floating. Now see this pin I am putting. Pin has sink. Then these leaves are there. Okay, I will put some leaves. So leaves also will float. Then this stick is there, wooden stick is there, it is also floating. Then this pin. Okay, so many things they are floating. So Jhandu balm bottle, it is plastic, hence it is floating. This cork is floating. This stick is floating, and this pin, which is made up of metal, these things are sink. Okay, drawn in the water. This simple experiment you have to do at home. So we have take water in a vessel, drop many things, many kinds of things in that, and we have to make the list of things which get sink and which floats. So things which have lower density than water, they float, and things which have higher density than water, they sink. Means low density things floats and high density things sinks. So third experiment we have to do, we have to take a bowl, take enough water in that bowl. Now add some ice cubes. We have to add some ice cubes. What do you observe? Okay, you have to take water in a vessel and you have to add some ice cubes in that water. Let's see. See students, I have taken water in this vessel, in this glass vessel, and I am putting some ice cubes in this water, and you have to see that ice cubes are floating or they are sinking. So here is the ice cube. I put ice cube in a water. You can see here another 3 pieces of ice I am putting in water. One, this is second, and this is third. And you can see ice is floating in water. Okay, I will show you. You can see how ice is floating on water. It is very difficult to show experiment on screen. My notebook get wet. So, do you know why ice cubes were floating on water? Because density of ice is less than water. Hence, ice cubes were floating on water. You can do this experiment at your home. So now we will try to understand what is meant by volume. So this is a box. This is a cuboid. So what is meant by volume? Space occupied by a substance is its volume. So whatever space is there in this box, it is called its volume. Space inside the object, it is called volume. So this is I have this bottle. Whatever space in this bottle, whatever space is there in this bottle, it is its volume. So volume is not very hard thing. The space occupied by a substance, it is its volume. We can take out the volume of this box, volume of this bottle, we can take out volume of this glass. Okay, volume means how much space is there in the substance, how much space is occupied by the substance. So volume is measured in cubic centimeter. Formula of volume is length into breadth into height. So this is length, this is breadth, and this is, okay. So what it is? This is length, this is breadth, and this is height. Length into breadth into height is called volume. We have to so in centimeters, if we will measure this box, so in centimeter might be 10 centimeter is the length of the box. Okay, 4 centimeter is the width of the 5 centimeter is the width of the box, and 4 centimeter is the height of the box, and length into breadth into height is called volume. L into B into H. Okay, and unit of volume is cubic centimeter. Okay, it is the volume of cubic meter, cubic centimeter. It is the unit of volume. What is meant by mass? Amount of matter in a substance is called mass. Okay, and mass is measured in gram, in kilogram. Mass of books we can take out, mass of clothes, mass of vegetables, fruits, Mass is measured in grams and kilogram. Okay. So when the molecules are close to each other, its density is high, and when the molecules are far from each other, its density is high. When the molecules are close to each other, density is high. When the molecules are away from each other, the density is low. In scientific way, what is meant by density? Density is equal to mass upon volume. Ratio of mass and volume is called density. Mass unit is gram and kilogram. Volumes unit is cubic centimeter or cubic meter. So, hence density's unit is gram per cubic centimeter or kilogram per meters cube. If mass of water is if mass of 1 liter water is 1 kilogram, mass of 1 liter water is 1 kilogram, then what is its density? Density of 1 kilogram water is 1 gram per cubic meter or 1 kilogram per cubic meter. What I said, density of 1 kilogram water is 1 gram per cubic meter, 1 gram per cubic centimeter or 1 kilogram per meters cube. When water changes into when water changes from solid to liquid or liquid to gas, its mass doesn't change. Mass remains same. If this is a quarter liter milk or 250 ml milk, 250 ml water, and if it converts into ice, its mass will be same, and if it converts into vapors, its mass will be same. Okay, mass doesn't change whether the water changes into ice or changes into vapors, mass remains same. Students, now we are going to study very important concept, that is property of water. Let's study very important property of water, and that is anomalous behavior of water. Why this property is very important? Because this property is very helpful for the survival of aquatic animals in a cold region. Like in Antarctica, Arctic Circle, very cold region is there. How aquatic animal survive there? Because everywhere ice is there, then how these aquatic animals survive? Okay, generally at low temperature, density of substances increases and volume decreases. Means it is a general what it is, when temperature is very low, density of substance increases and volume decreases. Means जब जब टेम्परेचर कम होता है तो मॉलिक्यूल्स, किसी भी सब्सटेंस के मॉलिक्यूल्स बहुत पास पास आते हैं और वो डेंस हो जाते हैं. इसी को हम बोलते हैं कि जब टेम्परेचर कम होता है तो डेंसिटी इंक्रीज होती है और वॉल्यूम कम होता है. वॉल्यूम मतलब आवाज नहीं, वॉल्यूम का हिंदी में मतलब है आकारमान. उसको कम जगह लगती है, मॉलिक्यूल्स पास पास आने की वजह से जगह कम लगती है. तो जनरली क्या होता है, जब टेम्परेचर कम होता है तो वॉल्यूम बढ़ जाता, डेंसिटी बढ़ जाती है और वॉल्यूम कम होता है. डेंसिटी इंक्रीजेस एंड वॉल्यूम डिक्रीजेस. ओके, so water starts freezing from upper layers. So water starts freezing from upper layers means if I take a glass of water and if I will keep this glass of water in a fridge, it will not start freezing from bottom, it will start freezing from upper layers. Okay, so density of water is a very unique concept, so don't take it lightly. It is a very important concept, density of water, and you have to remember it forever. At normal temperature, water starts cooling and its density increases like other liquids. So it is general thing that when at normal temperature, when water starts cooling, when it becomes cool, density decreases and like other liquids. Means increasing density is very common when temperature is fall, when temperature is low, when density at that time density increases, and it is a very common thing. But what is the unique, what is the anomalous, what is the vichitra behavior, different behavior of water is that when water temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius, up to 0 degrees Celsius, what happens? Water behaves normally. Okay, at low temperature its density increases and volume decreases. But it is up to 4 degrees Celsius only. This behavior, this behavior is only up to 4 degrees Celsius. Hence, at 4 degrees Celsius, maximum density of water is there. Water is most dense. But after 4 degrees Celsius, water's behavior is completely different, anomalous, different behavior, unique behavior is there. What is that behavior? After 4 degrees Celsius, below 4 degrees Celsius, means at 3 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees Celsius, 1 degree Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius, its density starts decreasing and volume starts increasing. नॉर्मल कब होता था? अगर उसकी डेंसिटी बढ़ती थी और वॉल्यूम कम होता था. लेकिन आफ्टर 4 डिग्री सेल्सियस वाटर बिहेव्स वेरी डिफरेंटली. एंड हाउ इट बिहेव्स? After 4 degrees Celsius, behavior water is its density decreases and volume increases. Mass is constant here. Okay. At 4 degrees Celsius, density is maximum. So below 4 degrees Celsius, water shows anomalous unique behavior. Water shows unique behavior that its density decreases and volume increases. Hence we are seeing in every experiment that water floats on ice floats on water. Always you can see when you are drinking sharbat in summer, you used to keep ice cubes in a sharbat and you see that ice cubes floats on water. Because what happens at 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, water becomes, means water's density becomes low and volume becomes high. It volume increases and density decreases, and ice density is low or less, hence ice floats on water, and this is anomalous behavior. So in this way, this property is why this property is important? Because this property is very helpful for the survival of aquatic animals in a cold countries. Okay, listen carefully. Ice has a lesser density, hence it floats on water. Ice density is less than water, hence it floats on water. 0 degrees Celsius, water has a maximum density. So this water sinks at the bottom. On screen you can see that at 4 degrees Celsius, water is at the bottom. Okay, for because its density is high and ice density is low than water, hence ice is floating on a water. Even if ice formed on top of the water, there is a liquid water beneath. You should keep this glass in a freeze, and after 15 minutes or 20 minutes you should see upper layer has ice and below that ice water will be there. Same happens in a lake, in a cold region. If lakes are there, rivers are there, its upper surface it has ice and below that ice water is there, and this happens because ice density is less than water, and this is very helpful for the aquatic animals, and this help fishes to survive in a cold regions. This unusual behavior of water is called anomalous behavior of water. Now we are going to do our next experiment. So you have to take 2 vessels full of water, add 4 to 5 spoons of salt in one vessel and dissolve completely. You have to take 2 bowls, like here I have taken 2 bowls, and in that bowl you have to take water. Okay, in 2 bowls you have to take water. Now you have to, in this bowl I have added salt. 4 to 5 spoon I have added salt, and in this water I have not added salt. Now place a potato in this is a simple water and this is a salty water. This water is a salty water and this water is a simple water. I will show another water. Okay. So this is a simple water and this is a salty water. This water is a salty water, this is a simple water. So salt, 5-6 tablespoon salt you have to add in that water. Okay, so this is a simple water. Put a potato in this water. What will happen? The potato will sink in a water. Potato is sinking in a water because potato's density is high than the water. Potato's density high, hence it is sinking in the water. Now we will take salt water. So here I have taken salt water. In this water, what is there? Salt is there. And if I will put the same potato in this water, it will not sink, it will float. Okay, I will take in this. You can see here potato is floating. Okay, you have to add more salt, for more than 4-5 tablespoon if you will add salt in this water, and you will get to see that potato is floating on water. Okay, in previous simple water potato has sinked, and in this salty water potato is floating. What do you remember by seeing this experiment? Yes, Dead Sea. Have you heard about Dead Sea? In Dead Sea nobody sinks. Okay, if we take jump in a Dead Sea, we will not drawn into Dead Sea, we will float on a Dead Sea. So like because Dead Sea is a highly saline, high density. Here water density is more than the water's water's density is more than the potato. Hence here, let me see, wait for a minute. So in first vessel simple water was there, hence potato sank because density of potato is more than water. In a second vessel potato floats because density of potato was less. Okay, when the density of any object is less than water, it floats. Like our ice was also floating on water because ice density is less. Here we have increased the density of water by adding salt. Hence density of water becomes more than the potato. Potato's density is less. Hence potato is floating on water. You have seen, students, I have made salt solution. Just now I have made salt solution and I have put potato in that. In this was a salt solution. I made this salt solution and I put potato in this salt solution. So what is solution? Okay, here this is a salt. Salt is called, you can see salt, and the salt is called solute. Salt is called solute and water is called water is called solvent. What is water? It is a solvent. This is salt, this is solvent, this is solvent, and this is salt. Okay, and if I will add salt in this water, it will become solution. After this, you can see that salt is dissolving in water. Okay, when the salt particles will get disappear in this water, it becomes the solution of salt water. Means what? This is a solvent, this is a solute, this is a solvent. Solute and solvent, they forms solution. Okay, it is a solution. You can say another names of solute. Okay, sugar is a solute, salt is a solute, electrol powder is a solute, glucose powder is a solute, eno is a solute, baking soda, washing soda is a solute. So these are the names of solute. Solvent, water is a solvent because many things dissolves in water, hence water is called a universal solvent. When salt and water get mixed, it forms a solution. So we are going to see uses of water. Water is used for drinking, for cleaning, for transport purpose. Transport purpose means what? Ships, cargoes, they move in water. So it is also used for transportation. Water is also used for generation of electricity. Hydroelectric power plant is there. We can generate electricity by using a water. Water is a coolant in motor vehicles. Water is used as a coolant to control the temperature of a engine. जब गाड़ी का इंजन बहुत गर्म होता है तो उसके अंदर पानी डालते हैं. So water is used as a coolant also. Many substances dissolve in water, hence water is called universal solvent. Water is used in laboratories, in food factories. Okay, water helps in digestion, in excretion. Digestion means when we eat food, it gets digested, and when the waste matter, it goes out from our body, and it is called excretion. When waste material pass out from our body, it is called excretion. So water helps for digestion as well as excretion. So we should drink enough water. So dear students, Okay, this was all about water and properties of water. Goodbye. Thank you very much.